So, welcome to this online revision tutorial looking at how you go about preparing a slide for use under a light microscope. Now, this is obviously one of the required practicals that you will have done in school previously, looking at preparing a slide, for example, with onion cells on it, so that you can see and make biological drawings of individual onion cells based on the preparation of your slide. So what we're going to do in this tutorial is simply go through the steps for preparing the slide and using it on the microscope in order to create a clear image. So the first thing, as you remember having done this before, is that you take your specimen, in the case of the required practical that you've done before, and is the onion cell, and you place it on the slide. So that's the very first step in the entire process. So place the specimen on the slide. Then you simply add, after that, stain. Now, this is to make the image of the cells clearer and easier to see. So, in the case of the practical that you've done before, you add iodine, which is the stain used in this practical. So, step being, you stain the specimen with iodine. And this means, as we say, that the cells are more visible under the microscope, and also you've got the possibility of seeing organelles, things like the nuclei of the cells. You're able to see them because they've been stained, so they're an easier colour to see. So the third step in the process, after you've stained the specimen with iodine, is adding on a glass cover slip. Now, cover slip covers the specimen. Main reason for this, twofold. One, to keep the specimen flat, and also keep flattened, hold it in place, and also to protect it from any dirt or foreign particles that might be in the air landing on the specimen and disrupting the image that you want to produce on the microscope slide. So those 3 steps for preparing the slide. Now, steps that are required as part of this practical for using the microscope. So this is just pop a little title underneath for your notes of using the microscope. So, first step, obviously, in this process, once you prepare the slide, is placing the slide on the stage. After which, you always try and set the objective lens to the lowest magnification. This is so that you can get the widest field of view to start with, so you can see as much of the specimen as you can, because the image will be at smallest magnification at this point. Now, third place obviously is to look through the eyepiece lens. And while you're doing that, you're turning the focus wheel. And as you turn the focus wheel, usually the coarse focus wheel, this moves the stage upwards. And as the stage moves upwards, what this does to the image is it increases the resolution. So it makes it clearer. And as the resolution becomes greater, the image becomes more focused. Then, as you focus the image to then increase magnification, change the objective lens. And again, repeat process, turning the focus wheel. And in this case, it may be the coarse or the fine focus wheel. Good. Now, obviously, in terms of the key terminology that you're referring to when we're talking about microscopes, magnification. So, whenever you're changing the magnification, you are increasing the image size. And when we're talking about magnification, so it might be times 10, times 20, times 30, we're talking about the size of the image compared to the original object. So in this case, for example, times 10, that would mean your image is 10 times bigger than the original object. Okay? Now, resolution, as we say, improves detail of the image. So in this case, what this allows you to do is see more cell organelles. Good. So what you've got there is a brief tutorial just looking at the steps involved in preparing a slide and using a microscope to be able to view a specimen underneath a microscope to create biological drawings from it. So thank you for watching.